Obviously, since Blizzard is paying for my trip, they invited me to be there as a guest. I'm gonna talk to some Blizzard people, right? And I'll ask them, what happened? If you have a game, I understand, especially if it's an esports game, right? I understand you want to make it balanced. I get it. Listen, I get it. You want to make it balanced because you can't have a game that's Clown Fiesta, right? I think we can all agree with that. But where did the fun go? I remember I played StarCraft. I played Terran StarCraft so much that I would wake up and I would play it all day. And then when I was eating, when I was taking a break to eat, I would watch StarCraft. What happened? Where are the fun abilities? We want Clown Fiesta, that's right. Like, the best matches that people remember are the most ridiculous ones. You know why people remember Has? Because he does stupid shit. Because he does fun shit. Not because he does the most, you know, nobody's like, oh, remember in 2016 when Stats did that real smooth macro and then like just pushed with 3 mortals against Zerg and won? Because Zerg didn't make units? Nobody says that. Nobody gives a shit about Immortals. Nobody gives a shit about macro. So I like macro games. Shut up. You can't even name 5 macro games. I can name 10 Has games that were really entertaining. It's about fun. That's what this game needs. We need stupid OP abilities on every race. But OP in a way of it's OP and it's fun, okay? Like interactive stuff. Like, remember when you could use Seeker missiles on your medevacs and then boost them into the opponent's army? You guys, that's fun. Was Seeker missile OP when it was dealing 125 damage? Yeah. But tune it down a little bit. Don't fucking remove it from the game. You know? You know what's not fun interactive ability? You want to tell you? Neural. That shit just takes your unit. You literally have less fun when there's infestors because they take your units. You can't even play the game. That's what we need. You know, up to this day, I still don't understand why they removed Thor ability. It was not OP, it was not used and spammed, and people were like, wow, Thor's a Rimba. Nobody said that. And they just got removed. And it was like new ability at the time. And it was fun to use, and then it was just gone. You know what I want to see in Neural? You know what it should happen? You know what Neural should do? Let me tell you. Check this out. If you guys agree, give me PogChamp. To make Neural a fun ability, you know what it should do? When you Neural an enemy unit, you can use its abilities. But the opponent that you Neural it from can still move the unit. So check this out. You know how infestors have the little dick coming out of their back? They should make it so that when I get my thing Neuraled, I can move my unit back and then infestor gets like pulled into my army. You know what I mean? It's like a rope, right? Like that's fun. But you can still use my abilities. But you don't take away my unit completely. There's counterplay there. You see what I mean? It might sound silly, like you're gonna pull, you know, infestors back and forth. But that's like a ability that's Imba, right? You can use my spells, but it has a counter. Fungal growth. You know how to make it more fucking interactive and more balanced? Why? Let me ask you this. Why do Widow Mines deal splash damage? Why do Seeker Missile deal splash damage? Storm deal splash damage? Why doesn't the Fungal deal splash damage? To their friendly fire, I mean. Friendly fire splash damage. Why? It's the only thing, and also parasitic bomb. Why? Like that change only would balance the infested straight away. You think Zerg players are gonna know how to move away their units so they don't kill their own units? Hell no. They would fungal their own units all the time. There you go. Easy fix. Like, would that be broken for the other two races in any way? No, you just fucking have to pay attention to where you fungal. That's it.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Now, can we have some POG champs if you guys love this rant and if you agree with it? If you don't agree with it, type Mingly. There it is. And listen, this is me spending like half a minute to think how to make stuff more fun. Imagine if I spent 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. Amazing. This is literally what I just came up with in like 2 seconds. No memes. Like if I actually spend time to actually think about these things. Man, I could make StarCraft so much more fun. Is it gonna be balanced? I don't know. That's why there's balance patches. But we need design patches. I've been, like, if you guys have watched my YouTube, my stream for a while, this is something I've been ranting for a long time. We need design changes. Okay, I didn't see how much you guys pogged or mingled. I don't know how much you guys agreed with that, but that's what this game needs. Look at other big esports games. You know what they do? They change. They change the design of the way their games are played. And that's why they're successful. Because you know what makes people come back to a game they haven't played in a while? Big changes. Okay? No one sees fucking 5 health on a Viking increase. They're like, whoa, Poogers, dude, I'm gonna make Vikings. No one says that. Okay? Like, no one says that. No one's gonna come back for that. You know what makes people come back? Make ghost nukes free. 1 nuke per ghost academy. Do you know how many people would come back to just fucking mass nukes and derp around? Is it gonna be balanced? I don't know. That's not the point. Okay? It's not the point. You can balance it. You can increase the time it's building, but it's free. Oh, you don't need to waste money on something that never hits. That's the... Oh! Carrot 2020. These changes are carrots. Like the rent. Someone's gonna be like, what the carrot? Oh, look, check this out, check this out.
I am the voice.
Yeah. There we go. I just did a super beautiful inspirational rant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But honestly, if anyone asked me the one thing you would change in StarCraft II, I would change abilities and units. And listen to me. And I would remove a lot of the spellcaster power. StarCraft as a game should not be fucking MOBA with spells, okay? Listen, we got to a ridiculous point. It's not too late, okay? It's not too late. We got to a point where massing casters is the best way to play a game that works on economy and armies. Where did we go wrong? Do you guys remember when I reacted to the recent Dream vs. Life match? Not the match fixed one, the normal one, where there's epic battles with units, with like Marine Marauders, Muta, Link, Bane. Now it's like fucking battles with Harry Potter. It's just like this guy's spitting fungal, this wizard is casting storm. It's like, what am I watching? What am I watching? We need to stray away from the casters, whichever way possible. We need to just get away from that kind of playstyle. What about weird maps? I mean, man, there's so many things that would change in StarCraft. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I make a video about this, I don't know. But I would change so many things about StarCraft. I would bring it to its Wings of Liberty glory. Because people can say whatever they want. Oh, players sucked in Wings, or oh, Wings was terrible. Wings was the best time of StarCraft II. Don't be fooled by Legacy of the Void babies that haven't even played in Wings of Liberty and they're coming from Fortnite and League of Legends and they're gonna tell you what's the best. Wings of Liberty was the best era. True. Heart of the Swarm was the worst era. True as well. Although with Legacy of the Void it's a, you know, very equal race. Wings of Liberty was the original Infestor plus GG Lord? Yeah, it was. But you know what it also was? It was a game where all three races had stupid OP broken things that, check what, were fun to use. Protoss had the Archon toilet. I'm not saying it was the most balanced. Like, people... See, that's the problem with StarCraft II community. They jump at the balance straight away. They're like, well, it wasn't balanced. I never said it was. I said it was the best StarCraft II era, and it was. Do you know, like, did you ever watch a tournament live? Listen to me. Did you ever watch a tournament live where a Protoss gets a huge Archon toilet on the Zerg army? You know what happens? The crowd goes wild. You know what happens when a Zerg clicks Fungal and camps with Broodlords for 20 minutes in Legacy of the Void? Nothing. Nobody cares. Listen to me. Does anyone remember, let me ask you guys, does anyone remember any game in StarCraft II where Zerg landed amazing Fungals and everyone was so impressed? Now I'll ask you guys another question. Does anyone remember when MVP got all his battlecruisers into Archon toilet and lost the game in GSL finals because of it? I rest my case. I guess this is the standard Hydra. Yeah. Ah! Oh my god. I'm sorry for that scream. I misclicked. I thought my prism was gonna go into the Hydras. Oh. Oh, that was close.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Which base did you get? Oh, I can abuse the hell out of that location.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Cold fury. You require my skills. I am the voice of the eclipse.
Okay, +3 weapons.
Upgrade complete.
I am here in the shadow. Let our enemies
I like how he's trying to catch my stalkers constantly, but it just doesn't work. Very, very nice. Let's keep going. What's the win rate right now? 47-3. Blizzard nerfing Stalkers? Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm sure Stalkers will be fine. What have you done against lurkers in this play? I just killed them. Like, I mean, yeah, I would just avoid fighting them, and then whenever they are on burrow, I blink, pick off one, and run away. Oh, is this the same guy? Is this the guy I just played? Oh no, dude. Just kill, yeah, just kill him. Oh no. There's a question, do you feel Legacy of the Void feels smaller because of the new economy, like the armies? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've ranted about this bajillion times, but I was one of the people that were very into the 12 worker start initially. I was all up for it, and I was wrong. I was all up for it, I loved it initially, but as the time passed, you know, more and more I realized the 12 workers was a mistake. And the reason why it was a mistake is because it sped up the game too much. And basically a lot of the units are not really used anymore because you just skip parts of the game, you know? So for example, right now, when you do a Hellion drop, you literally have like a 10-second timing, and if you don't kill the, you know, Zerg drones, you're not gonna do any damage. But back in HOTS, your Hellion timing for harassment was like 2 to 4 minutes. So you had a lot more time to try and do damage, maneuver around with the medevac, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. Bruh.
I'm here in the shadows. State that I'm cold. I am. We are one with the shadows. I am the void. I am the code.
Who's a thing here? So yeah, basically by introducing 12 worker start, you did remove the boring parts of the game where nothing's happening, but you also removed the parts of the game that back in the day we didn't really realize would be gone.
We are one.
And for example, TVP in Haunts and Wings. You guys remember the classic 6 Marine Widowmine medevac drop, right? Do you guys remember that? Everyone was doing it, and it was like a little dance between Protoss and Terran. If the Protoss is going to have units in position, it went on for like 2-3 minutes. Now it's like you YOLO in with Widowmines because Marines are too slow. Like, you don't have time to unload Marines, pick them up, unload, because the blink's done. Like, you literally have one chance to do something, and then the blink's done. And that's it, your windows is closed. And the reason for that is the 12 worker start. It sped up that part of the game so much that it's not really a thing anymore.
Research complete.
second over is here, I think. No? I'm dead, boys.
You require my skills. I am the voice. State my bidding. I am here in the shadows.
What? Oh, there was...
We must place that in a power field. You require more.
Cold Europe. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the voice of the eclipse. Verac, we are one with the shadows.
Mineral field depleted.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the heart. Cold is the state that I bid. We are one with the shadows.
Oh my lord! Oh my god, I can't believe I won that. Man, he was so all in with the Nidus. Look at that, 20 drones. He had 20 drones when he did the Nidus. So even after the Nidus... Where was it? Yeah, so even after the Nidus, I was kind of like fine, and then I got ahead. Because he never saw my third, by the way, until very late. And I think that the reason why, by the way, I take that base in PvZ is because Zerg has extremely hard time engaging up the ramp. So if you're behind or ahead, and you're doing like mass stalker or like something with sentries, it's probably the best way to expand to get a fourth, because it just makes it so much easier to defend and hold. But that was a nice one. Nice.